Hey the gangsters, it's your boy Zeke or Akil from the Gang Podcast. Today I'm going to tell you about the Ricka Epic Most website you can download right now for free or use for free on Anchor.fm. Basically, it's a podcast website that you can make podcasts for free even if you don't have any money to give anybody. You can download on your phone, your tablet, or put it on your computer on the website so that you can go ahead and upload your own little snippets to be in the podcast. All you have to do is go to anchor.fm or download the app because it's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. You can make money from your podcast even though you have no listeners. That means you're forever alone, but you can still make money off of it. And plus, it'll put it on Apple Music. Wait, not Apple Music. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and so much more. And you can edit and record a podcast right from your device. Or you can upload one from like Audition or Audacity. That's up to you. So, yeah, that's all I need to say. And I have one more thing that's mandatory call to action because I don't want to lose money. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Enjoy the episode, The Gangsters. Hello everyone, welcome to the OBS, but to the DG. Welcome to the DG podcast, exclusively on like Spotify and stuff. Like it's on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that.
This will be our second episode, but we tried recording like in between, but it like corrupted, and I just wanted to die. In fact, we all did, so we just like did that, and
we had a bunch of different topics, and the freaking
like that were relevant at the time.
I'm going to go get the laptop with all the topics in them and like transfer the topics over Google Drive, so that I can load up all our past topics. And
if the topics are like actual like really old, like no one cares about, and just not talk about
it. Yeah. So I'll be right back. Entertain the podcast.
Nutella. I said the N-word. So well, he's gone. I know it was at the start of the episode, but y'all could like probably like subscribe. That would be pretty epic. Maybe turn on notifications.
Yep.
Maybe. Unless. And also, all of you out there, keep into consideration that Davidson is pretty gay. Unless. I'm definitely not using that meme correctly. Or thingy. But I don't care, because, your mom. My God.
You made some people out there like mad. I bet you made someone mad whenever.
So I'm waiting for the laptop to turn on. So whilst that turns on, in the meantime, let's talk about
definitely didn't say the N-word.
Let's talk about our actual topics.
All right, bro.
Okay, the first topic that is probably the most touchy one is, well, not touchy, but like more sad, I guess, is George Floyd and violent protests.
I only heard about this through you, Zeke, because I didn't like really hear it in the news and crap.
Yeah, neither did I.
Well, basically, what happened was a guy, he was convicted of, I think, like, of selling counterfeit money. And so they, like, had pinned to the ground and stuff. And then they took it too far when they started, like, pitting, like, the guy, like, the cop put his knee onto the guy's neck and, like, started just, like, suffocating him, basically. And, like, the guy was, like, out of breath and stuff, saying, I can't breathe, stuff like that. And he's like, I'm about to die. And then the cop, just trying to, like, I guess, reassure everyone, not, thinking, oh, yeah, they'll definitely listen to me because I'm a cop. He was like, oh, he's fine. He's, he can breathe, and stuff. So,
and then he just freaking...
And then, yeah, he just died. And then, like, the cops, basically the cop that, like, did it, that put his knee on him, his house got doxxed, and his house got, like, leaked, and everyone was, like, trashing his house and stuff, so he fled to Florida, and got doxxed again, and then people started
Damn.
trashing that house.
Dang, bro. I mean, honestly, bro, heck it. Low key, kind of deserves it though, but yeah, he does.
Yeah, he deserved it.
I
But, bro, the raiding crap that's going on in Minneapolis, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, like people are trashing buildings. You know, they rob. Like the protests were mostly in D.C. and it was next to Target and stuff like that, and people were robbing Target as like these raids are going on. They thought, oh, because there's so many raids and people have their attention on something else that's way better than whatever I'm about to do, I should just go ahead and aim my attention over at those stores because I mean that loot looking kind of juicy.
Yeah, man, looking kind of thick. But,
So
bro, like, people are legit, throwing, Molotovs, I think, as well. There's buildings on fire.
yeah, and like a bunch of like cops had to intervene the protest because they went from friendly and like signs and stuff to people trashing everything, throwing rocks at police, and then the police having to resort to tear gas. And it's just like they're going through so much trouble. I'm pretty sure he would have want his his life and his death to be honored instead of linked with violence.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of bad that they're doing this. Like I see they could be like trying to like help trying to like get their word across because um people whenever they're not heard, whenever they are people whenever they're ignored, I should say, they resort to trying to do something to get themselves to be noticed, to get people to notice them. And in this case, it's riots and angry, violent protests that could resolve in a few protesters' deaths and even very, very severe injuries.
Yeah.
Cause let me go to Corey's Twitter. He says, right here. Okay. Had one cop stepped in, this entire disaster could have been averted. One, they were more concerned policing people with their cameras than they were holding their fellow cop accountable in saving a man's life. The cosign of this behavior and blatant racism is sickening. So
Yeah, bro.
and I agree. That one cop was just standing there and he could have helped. He could have stopped George Floyd from dying because
Oh, crap. There was a cop just, standing there and, did not do anything?
yeah, he was just standing there.
Dang, bro.
It could have that this whole situation could have been stopped if that one cop had that one cop just like come in and done nothing. Done done something. He did nothing, and if he would have done something, then all of this would have just been not a problem. Everyone wouldn't be rioting and burning. Like they burned the Minneapolis Police Department down to the ground, all just to ashes. The Minneapolis Police Department, I'm pretty sure, is completely gone now.
I mean, I'm just saying, there are, racist cops out there, but I don't think all of them are, though.
Yeah, all of them aren't racist, but to the ones that are, they're the ones that are starting the people. They're basically igniting the flame of people starting to riot. And that's what makes these that's what makes these so bad. And a bunch of YouTubers and people are going out to tell people like to donate to help sign a petition and everything. Cody Ko, Noah Miller, Corey Kenshin, other one. I can't really think of all of
Phase
them, but
Apex did a video on it.
yeah, there's a lot of people out here trying to help other people, trying to save people, and trying to like basically just like help in any way they can, and they're doing because they have like a big enough audience that the audience will listen to them. So the audience are the ones that like are gonna be like, oh, I should do this, I should do something about it, because since they have a lot of people that look up to them, they have a lot of people that they can tell about this and get a lot of people to help. So yeah.
Just overall, a very just bad situation.
Yeah, it's a bad situation. But despite all the bads that's happening today, a good thing happened was the SpaceX launch. Which
I mean,
was probably I'm pretty sure it was the first launch in, I want to say, over like 50 years. Like, let me see. SpaceX launch was first in, let's see. It has to say something like first in, so and so.
I could look it up.
I'm looking it up, yeah. First launch in 9 years. Yeah, it's been 9 years.
Dang, bro.
Since they launched another human into the moon, into the place, and it's been looks like about 3 or 4 hours since the launch happened. So they're still in space. The shuttle made it back down without crashing. It landed pretty successfully, and the two men are still in outer space. So explain that, flat earthers.
Yes, stupid.
I wish they would have picked two flat earthers to go into freaking space so that they could see, like, oh, it's not flat. And then they could go and tell their freaking colleagues, like, guys, it's not flat. You guys need to see this.
Hey, yo, it's not flat. We're actually stupid, bro. We're gonna get some people triggered. Or I am. If you're getting triggered, well,
Fuck off.
Yeah, what he said.
If you don't believe the Earth is round, then
Nah. Earth is dinosaur.
yes, Earth is dinosaur.
It's not round, not flat. It's just dinosaur.
Yeah, I swear if they go up into Earth and go up into space and see freaking dinosaur.
No, Earth triangle.
Earth triangle, bro. Alright, well, oh, frick. Oh, crap. I'm trying to, like, delete everything.
Bruh.
Alright. Next, we have Keemstar versus H3.
Alright, well, this started, as most of you probably know, H3 did a content nuke on Willer Weemstar. Freaking
Willer Beamstar lamps. It bites. Bim-boo-boo-boos.
Let's go look for the beans.
Baby. Imagine every word just started with B instead.
Born. Bentai.
Bruh.
Baname.
Bice. Mountain Dew. Or Mountain Boo.
Burritos.
Burrito. Burrito.
Burrito. Sounds like an anime character. Burrito. No, wait, hold up. No.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a Mexican
burrito.
guy. Like a Mexican food. Burrito. Burrito! Burrito!
Oh my.
It's a burrito!
Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, no wonder. I just noticed that.
Okay, guys.
Burrito.
So that's the end of that subject, burrito. Okay, no, but
Just burrito.
Keemstar versus 8E8E versus he.
I do
Keemstar
think it's
versus
messed up
Hee-Hee.
that they kind of brought Etika into it.
Yeah, Erica, like, he went to sleep peacefully, despite how we didn't want him gone. But he will be flying with his
And I also do
Nintendo
believe
Switch.
that Keemstar like didn't like make him like
Yeah,
die.
It was completely Etika's choice because of, you know, how he was doing, his mindset and everything. That was all him, and he made the brutal decision to just end it all by also leaving like clues. He also left clues by like leaving his like book bag, Nintendo Switch, and all of his other belongings on the bridge that he jumped off of, and leaving a video for us on YouTube saying, like, you know, like telling everyone like, oh yeah, remember me, stuff like that, you know, success. And it's all just like he went to a mental hospital so that he could get better, and I'm pretty sure that just made him worse. So, you know, sad. But thankfully, I'm pretty sure Keemstar and Hee are no longer feuding since there's no more videos in my recommended saying,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Keemstar.
And honestly though, I do think the whole thing is just like pointless.
Yeah, pretty like.
Like no one won during this. Like there
one
was
really
no
cares.
like.
Everyone,
I mean, yeah, that too.
everyone's
These
focused
two
on
are
everything
like
else.
these two are no. There's like two boomers going at each other,
Yeah, they're both freaking boomers.
even though they're like 30 years old. But
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, now that we have that out the way, let's talk 3 topics in one, which is coronavirus, school lockdown, and stores opening. First, we'll get to them in order of, you know, appearance. So coronavirus, pretty bad. Everyone's like, there's a lot of protesters protesting whether they should stay home or not. Like, dude, like, oh, coronavirus is it was caused by 5G
oh
towers.
yeah, speaking of that, the freaking those college kids. Oh yeah, I don't care if I get it. I just want to party.
Yeah, and then they all got it.
No, and I saw this clip right
Yeah.
where this dude's like, we got worse things to be worrying about, you know, like freaking hunger and stuff like that, bruh. This thing
Bruh.
literally kills people. I'm not saying starvation doesn't, but I'm just saying this thing
Starvation
kills people.
is just as bad as coronavirus. In fact, coronavirus is worse because like starvation, like it does like starvation. You can easily find food. You can find an apple. on an apple tree.
Okay, no, it depends.
I mean, it depends on where you are. Yeah, if you're like a starving kid in like Jamaica or some crap, then you can't really find food because it's like Jamaica. No, not Jamaica. Freaking Africa is like a place where it's really dry, and so it's not that easy to find food. But there's things people can do to get those kids food. Just let them eat. You know, you see their ribs, you're like, hey man, I'm gonna go buy you some KFC. I just gotta travel back to like U.S. But I'll be back. And they're like, thank you. And then there's those messed up people that are like, okay, I'm gonna go get you food, and then goes freaking home and just eats their food. Just like, nerd.
It's like, oh yes.
But yeah, it's
Big
not
chunks.
that easy to find food, but it's not that hard either. Like, it depends on where you are. In U.S., it's pretty easy to find food. You just, find some random tree and be like, give me apple, and they're like, okay. But then again, apples are more like liquidy than they are solid, so that would like quench your thirst, but I don't know about hunger.
Yeah, like the juices and crap.
You're gonna need some meat, so just walk up to a cow, be like, "Give me burger," and they're like, "Okay."
They just die on the spot.
They just die.
Yeah.
No, they die,
Yeah,
and
no,
they're like,
no. They die like how they die in Minecraft.
yeah, and then they turn into a freaking burger, like a fully cooked, nice and freaking topped up burger.
Bruh.
Oh man,
No,
I would
that
love.
would be
I would
amazing.
walk up to a freaking random cow with a gun.
No,
and
no,
be
you
like,
just punch it
burger.
once, so they just freaking poof.
I'd be like, burger, and just like you see the dust and crap.
No. You walk up to them, burger. They're like, oh.
They just start ascending, and then like
they start ascending, and then
the
just
same
poof.
direction. The same direction, like fall up, like they go into heaven, and from heaven drops down a burger.
Yeah, like freaking cloudy with a chance of meatballs or something.
Yeah. God be like, "Hey yo, give me a cow," and I'm like, "Okay, okay,
Burger.
Here's your burger. Here's your burger, man. Oh, thank
Hamburger.
God. You're the
Burger. Ham.
best. Ham. Bruh. Okay, well,
Burger.
where have you been, Fulmer?
Yeah, I was about to say, bruh, why are you coming out just because we're talking about burgers?
Hey man, burgers are life.
Well,
And life is burgers.
the next subtopic for coronavirus was school lockdown, which is like basically just schools closing down, and like schools closed down early. You now have to do online school, and it's been pretty crazy because I'm pretty sure most kids, if they know any better, they would just freaking find like all the answers on Google or some crap. And then Zoom calls. My school rarely did Zoom calls, and if they did do a Zoom call, I didn't attend. I just didn't attend because it was mostly girls inside the Zoom call, so I just didn't open it.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing with like Zoom calls. You don't have to freaking join.
Yeah,
Like the thing with school though is that like you were like forced to go.
I'm not.
I mean,
I
you're
wasn't.
not.
Yeah, like the Zoom calls were basically just mainly for kids that need tutoring. And me, I'm smart boy. I know smart things.
No, I mean like normal school.
Normal school?
Yeah, like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
you're pretty much
to
forced to go.
class. You have
Yeah,
to
but
go
with
to
the Zoom
class.
calls, you're just like, nah.
You're like, my internet's acting up, and it's like, I can't. Man, I don't have a camera. I don't even have a computer, dog.
I mean, Zoom calls are like good, but at the same time, they're kind of bad because you don't, like I said, you don't have to join them.
Yeah. Plus, like, Zoom is a really big data breacher thing because there's been a lot of like hackers going to Zoom's database, and freaking getting all like the information and crap.
Which is not epic.
Yeah, very not. But yeah, school, pretty easy when you're at home because there's no end of year test, so you can just say you passed grade even though you probably had all Fs. But next topic is finally stores opening up again, and this one was fun, to say the least. Stores are like, oh, you know what, we need our business back. So they're like, hey, you can hop straight back in stores if you want. And then people are like, oh,
Yeah, bro,
bet.
like people are having a freaking all-out freaking war with toilet paper rolls.
Yeah, like we need, like, just make your own
Like
toilet paper
Jesus
rolls, really.
Christ.
If
Look,
you don't,
I've never-
if you don't
My
have
mom
if you-
straight up ordered 80 rolls of freaking toilet paper, and
If
we
you don't
haven't
have
ran out.
if you don't have toilet paper, here's what to do. A, invest in one of those like Chinese toilets that like squirts water up your ass.
Yeah, a bidet.
A bidet.
I mean, that's what they're called, though.
A bidet.
That's
Bouquet.
what they're called.
Get a bouquet for your bouquet.
Get a
Bidet.
Get a bidet for your bidet. So yeah, either that or like make your own. And here's how. So if you're done
Wait, hold on.
if you're done pooping,
Hold on.
if you're done pooping, either A, get in the shower and just like
Oh no,
aim
you're
your butt
pulling
up
some
and just-
Rotor Shaw crap.
yeah, like if you're in the shower, aim your butt up at the freaking shower head and then just start like, or if you have
Oh,
like
bro.
if you have a movable shower head, then just aim it up your butt. Or B, if you don't have a movable shower head or you're not that flexible, which, bruh, then you can either A, use your sink, B, use a hose outside. Just make sure no
Okay,
one
the
sees you
hose outside.
Yeah.
I don't
no,
know. I
no,
don't know
no,
about
hold up.
that
You're just in the
one.
front yard with your pants down, bent over with the
No, like,
hose
in
up
your
your
neighbor's
butt.
like,
in
hey,
your
can I get some
backyard.
water?
In your backyard.
What if you don't have a fence though?
If you don't have a fence, just hide behind
Yeah,
your
if you don't have
door.
a fence, then what are you doing?
If you don't have a fence,
I
then
mean,
just
I don't.
I mean, it's not illegal to be outside naked.
I mean,
I mean, but some
Okay.
people would get arrested for it. Like
no,
if they're
what do you
going
mean?
around in
Like,
public.
I did,
at, like,
yeah, but like that
places.
doesn't
Would
matter.
they though? Would they though? Should we rename the podcast to Weebcast? Weebcast instead of the Gangcast podcast, like Weebcast.
It was the gang cast. But I don't know. I mean, we could do Weebcast.
Weebcast and like Weebcraft. They kind of sound alike, so that'd be nice. Plus, it would fit perfectly with an anime intro and an outro.
Yeah,
So we
freaking outro. No. The outro should be the to be continued from JoJo.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. So we rebranding. We rebranding.
We are not the gang anymore.
Yeah. No, I mean we're still the gang. We just our podcast is different now. Did we open up the freaking podcast saying this is the gang podcast?
No.
Okay, let's redo the.
Wait,
Sorry.
actually.
Okay, let's redo the intro. Hey guys, welcome to the Weebcast.
Yeah, just cut that out and put it at the beginning.
But there might be another Weebcast somewhere out there, so let's just call ours.
No, it's whatever. No, it's whatever.
Weebcast.
Just Weebcast. It don't matter.
DG's
It's
Weebcast.
whatever.
I'm renaming it to the Gang's Weebcast.
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 Let's get right
Weebcast.
to the news.
A Weedcast?
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
we just smoke freaking bogeys.
Yeah. Okay, well, lastly, on this topic list, till I go get the other topic list, we have ad for merch store, which, if you didn't know, we have one. It's teespring.com/ crap, what's it called?
How do you not know those?
Teespring.
Or is she the one who made it?
.com/stores/ the gang. Nope.
Oh no.
The
Yeah, we're in a bit of a
gang-
pickle.
Let's see.
Nope.
Freaky, dude. I reconnected to the freaking part.
Okay. He just disconnected in settings. Disconnected in settings.
Freaky, dude. As soon as I reconnected, I get disconnected.
You disconnected in freaking settings.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
Yeah, we'll get back to you on the sponsor of today's video. Which is Raid Shadow Legends.
I think I took down the merch store. Yeah, I took down the merch store because I wanted to do it
Why?
on a different freaking. Okay, I'll put it back up then. Never been seen for audio footage of me setting up a merch store. What should we call it? The gang. The gang store. The gang march.
The gang march.
DG merch. Well, in the
Merch.
meantime, while I send this up, we would also like to inform you of another merch store that me, Gaymore, and our other friend Roderick are starting called Cosmetic Craft. Camera.
Cosmetic craft. Cosmic clothing.
Oh yeah, Cosmic Cloth. Right.
Yeah. So we're just making like sample cloths. That's all we're making. So yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's teespring.com/stores/DG merch. Yeah.
This campaign is no longer available due to content issues. Sorry about that. Please contact us if you think that this is a mistake.
Okay, never mind. Ours can't be DG merch. There's already someone's named DG merch. So, the DG and G merch.
G and G.
DG and G merch. DG and merch.
DG
Now I
and
have the
G.
P. So, yeah, cosmic clothing. It will be cool, like UFO design style stuff, and it'll look cool. You'll like it.
Well, not only like UFO stuff, but just fun things.
Yeah, look like playful clothing or some crap.
Yeah, like maybe some anime.
Clothing you can
like,
wear.
Maybe abstract.
Clothing you can
to
wear.
Your rave.
To your. It'll include glow in the dark and also a light pack that will light up while you're inside of things, and it has a little.
And
like,
heck it, we're making songs.
And it has a microphone that tells like how loud the music is, and it goes up to that, and it also. It also has a built-in iPhone 11. And to top that off, we're also going to include your very own office chair that will be glued to your hoodie.
As well as a loaf. Get a free loaf of bread
You
with
also get
ears on it.
my dog. Definitely.
Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
And also, it also includes a built-in UFO, so you can fly out to outer space whenever you want to.
Very epic.
I gotta pee.
Alright, hey Fulmer.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to say the N-word?
Nutella. I said it.
How dare you?
Dude, there's 4 Endermen right here.
Cool. Hey, what a...
And neither of them. Wait, here's another one. Dude, there's like more like 6.
That moment when you realize you deleted all of your stuff off of your sister's computer. Well.
So, how you how you doing?
How you do? Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
You freaking right.
I'm just about to go to bed. I know it gets got tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
5 hours later.
Hey, girl. I just woke up. On Skype. But I remember making this thing for freaking DDD. I forgot what it was called. Destroy Dick December. That's right.
Oh yeah.
And it was like it was a freaking.
If only our bodies were capable.
It was a spreadsheet of every day we did it, and like it said like 1 nut required or like 31 required.
1 nut required to pass.
And the first day it just says 1 out of 1. Then the second day it says me 2 out of 2, project 2 out of 2, gamer question mark.
That was 1 out of 2.
Bruh.
Hey, bro. When I'm not feeling it, man, I can't do it twice.
And then after that, we just gave up.
Well, first of all, we're not trying to die.
I mean, can you really die though? Can you?
Yeah, bro. People have literally died just because they nutted like a lot.
What?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
this kid nutted like 50 times in a row and had a heart attack or something.
So the limit's 49.
And also, that's gonna hurt, bro.
No, it won't. It'll feel good.
You wanna know what I have to say to that?
What?
Cinco loaf.
I'm just about to go to bed. I know we're gonna Scott tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. Ma. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yo, bro. Nah, y'all trying to start a cult of freaking Cinco loaf?
Cinco loaf.
Cinco loaf.
Cinco loaf. Cinco loaf.
You're my mom's dad.
Have you seen this, man? I still haven't watched that compilation you linked me in that chat.
Bruh.
I would roast you, but my mom said I'm not allowed to burn toast. Hey, I'm just saying, guys, if you ever need a waifu, just turn to pear.
I would eat you, but my mom said I'm not allowed to eat trash.
I would eat you, but I can't eat because I don't have teeth.
I mean, you can still eat.
The ultimate roast.
I can't eat you because I don't got teeth.
The ultimate roast.
Well, I don't think there's any other topics we really need to talk about right now.
Oh yeah, there's one.
Oh, what?
Office chair.
Oh my god. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, just you guys want to try to do this weekly or like every other weekly?
I mean, we could try weekly.
Okay.
Weekly.
The gang, officially, you heard it here. It's weekly now. We cannot miss 1 week. If we miss 1 week, we will all kill. No, just kidding.
We will all die. No, we will try.
Yeah. We might be
Alright,
like a day
now,
late.
If we don't. No, we're just a second late. We all have to upload an apology video.
I'm sorry. Oh.
I'm sorry, man.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was the gang podcast, now called Weebcast.
Weebcrap.
Weebcast. Gamer, roll up the numbers, make us a little logo. All right. So yeah, let's see.
You piece of crap freaking guy!